Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding news and reviews channel here on YouTube. So today we're going to talk about a Indiegogo project called IronCloud. Premium multi-sport GPS smartwatch. Up to 50 days battery life, 100 meters, waterproof, color touchscreen, always on display, sapphire glass. So, where to begin? So I like watches, I like smartwatches. Here's my Apple Watch Series 1. Still using it. Got it the first month. Yeah, so let's just talk about this guy really quick. Lots of cool stuff about it. Let's play the video, actually. So it's kind of
Some of us were born.
It's more of a training watch that can do smartwatch things, I would say, than a traditional smartwatch in what you see from Apple or Samsung.
To push the boundaries.
So it's specifically made for
do
like
things differently.
You know, triathlete
just
types
to
who
walk
are
on
training
the path,
and tracking their
but to
calories
run.
and all that kind of stuff.
To swim it. To climb it. And wherever you go.
Oh, it's taking the time to load. So, yeah, as I said, I'm a amateur athlete and smartwatch fan, but my father-in-law is actually like a hardcore triathlete kind of guy. He only doesn't do triathlons anymore. He only does marathons now that he's sort of getting older. But he, being an old school guy, has like a dedicated training watch that can track his times and his paces and stuff like that. So I could see for those types of people how having a dedicated watch that's specifically made for that is appealing, and especially like, so he's kind of now he's a run-of-the-mill road runner, but nowadays you have these things called like Spartan Run and these other things where you're not just running, you're climbing trees and going through mud puddles and obstacles. So having something a little bit more hardcore, for even more hardcore than triathlon, is actually a thing too. So, the thought of a
go with you.
sturdy, smart
Introducing
version
IronCloud,
is actually kind of appealing.
Multi-sport GPS smartwatch designed for the bold. With titanium alloy bezel and sapphire glass touchscreen, this watch isn't just tougher than the competition, it's smarter. Optimize.
So, the display looks, well, maybe not perfect, but it looks pretty decent. It's color, and it's got changeable watch faces and stuff. So I think this is one of the cool things about smartwatches, is that depending on the, when and where you are, or just your preference, like sometimes I change the photo or the design of my watch just so it feels like I have a new watch.
Your training with intelligent presets for indoor or outdoor running, biking, swimming, and more. Activate a digital opponent to keep you on pace with your
So
goals.
it's got some specific training stuff, and I guess that's built in through the app, or it's built into the watch.
Monitor
so
your
of course it has a smartphone app.
So you can train at the level that's right for you. Track your course with triple GPS, GLONASS, and BDS navigation systems.
So, in case you don't know, GPS everybody knows. BDS is the Chinese version of GPS, and GLONASS is the Russian version. I don't know anyone who ever uses those, but I guess depending on where you live, maybe they're more popular. Probably the chip that they bought that does GPS does the other two nowadays too, so why not?
Navigation systems. Test your endurance with up to 50 days on a single charge.
So that's actually the single biggest thing about this that I think sets it apart, and that's maybe probably why they put it first. So my Apple Watch Series 1 lasts, nowadays it's already going on 3 years old, it lasts a full day if you're not doing any training. Maybe 20 hours even nowadays. If you're running the pulse tracking and stuff like that, it'd be even less. So today I went for a walk this morning, and now it's down to like 50% because I went 3 kilometers, and I had worn it all night after charging it last night. So if you tell me this thing can do up to 50 days, it really depends on what you mean by up to. But I could see, like, if it could last a week without charging through actually using the running and stuff, that would actually be pretty cool. If you could go on like a multi-day backpacking trip, be able to use it, all you need for GPS tracking and, compass or whatever, all the stuff that it can do, keep track of your calories and your mileage, and and it didn't need a recharge that whole time, that would actually be pretty awesome. So anyway, yeah, you can take it swimming too. 120 meters. Well, this one says 120. This one says 100. Don't worry, you're not going to go 120 meters.
It automatically detects your swimming style, lap times, strokes per length, and rest periods.
So that's actually pretty cool. So since I have a Series 1 Apple Watch, I never got to... Well, I have taken a swimming by accident. But all the cool kind of swim tracking features I've never really tried before. So on one hand, that sounds appealing. On the other hand, going swimming with a giant titanium thing on your wrist may be less attractive. But I guess if you're Mr. Hardcore, triathlete, Spartan runner guy, you can handle it.
Well-deserved rest periods. Connect to the IronCloud app to track your body's performance throughout the day. Choose a playlist for your next workout.
So you can do music.
Technique with access to
So I don't know what that playlist does. Does that mean that it plays from the watch, or does it play if your phone is there while you're doing it? If you have wireless headphones, not exactly clear. I'm sure I could probably decipher everything if I went through all of this stuff again. But anyway, oh yeah, by the way, it works for your not training stuff too. So you can look really cool with your big macho watch, and you can get your reminders and your notifications and stuff on here too. Here's the changeable displays. So you're not training, you want to look like a smooth operator here on your big date night, so you switch to an analog display.
It's a statement.
Maybe not that one.
I'm ready for anything.
And you live in a garage. Okay.
Are you?
Am I ready? No, I don't think I am ready. Anyway, just having fun. So these guys have raised $125,000. There's only 2 weeks left, so you got to hurry. By the time you see this, it'll be maybe 10 days left. But as a watch fan and a smartwatch fan, I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. The reason is, okay, they only aimed for $10,000. And that tells you a couple things. One, if they raised $10,000 and that's all you knew about them, I'd say run away, because it's clearly like not enough money to develop a watch. But the fact that they've displayed the thing and they're actually here in terms of Indiegogo, they're listed in production, not in prototype, which basically means they've got it done and they're just producing it. And the fact that the displays that they have, in the video and everywhere else, are like basically like a production level 1. And they actually, I think they go into a little more detail here. Like they've got the app working, they're showing you using it. So it's like a real product. And it's just a matter of whether, you want to pre-order it on Indiegogo or not. So in that respect, like, the risk part is not zero. Of course, it's not zero. They could run away with your money. But it's definitely a lot less than some of these other things you see where they only have like a 3D rendering or maybe like a prototype that doesn't actually function. This one appears to be much better than that and much more realistic that it's going to happen. Anyway, they have... The perk is here, $375 for the early bird edition. I guess you can still get them. There's only 38 bought so far, so you could get it for $375, which is not cheap. I only paid like $200 for this, but it's crowdfunding. It's a little bit more expensive. It's a unique product. It's not a multi-trillion-dollar corporation like Apple developing it, and it comes with free shipping, so that's actually worth something too. They have this kind of case, which I think the funny thing is it's a waterproof case, despite the fact that the watch is waterproof. I guess your documentation and your other stuff isn't. So it's kind of just a cool display case. Some people like that kind of stuff, makes it more collectible. You can get a 2-pack for even less per watch. So yeah, I would... Oh, I guess they had it even cheaper. Super early bird, sold out. That was $369. But whatever, $375 is $6 more. So let's look at a couple other things while we're here. Comments, actually pretty good. This guy's whining about how they're not answering his questions, but they answered within the same day, and they actually answer pretty often. So I think that guy's kind of just a whiner, or maybe I guess they missed a couple days in between, but still, from here onwards. That's not a lot of questions. Out of the multiple 88 comments, yeah, they missed the last 5 for a couple days. Some of these questions, it's the same dude. Okay, yeah, he's like, what if the touchscreen stops working? I don't know. You could, a lot of things could happen. There's a lot of people giving good feedback. Some of those things are things that could be fixed in the app. And this I actually asked about this. Please requires other devices such as your phone, iPod, etc. So yeah, so that answers that question. It doesn't stream the music from inside the phone. Just the app can play music. And so you still have to carry your phone with you. But if you're biking, that's not a big deal. Anyhow, that's the IronCloud. I'm going to give this guy a thumbs up just because I like watches. I like smartwatches. I like interesting things. And I actually do, to be honest, I actually use the Nike Plus app on my phone. And I use the built-in tracking app here. So having a Machio version, something similar, is appealing to me. So thumbs up to IronCloud from Geekery. Good luck to them. Hopefully they get it all out. Looks like they're pretty close, so it should be realistic. What's their deadline anyway? Supposed to be ships worldwide. When's the target date? Anyway, target date is... don't even know. Okay, well, if you can figure out the target... oh, here it is. Why doesn't it not say that there? Estimated delivery, May 18th. I'm retarded. I can't even read it. Okay, so May is only 2 months from now. Okay, you're probably not going to get in May. But looks like it's actually fairly reasonable that it will succeed. So good luck to everyone. Check us out on Twitter and Facebook at GoKickMe. Go sign up for our newsletter to get notifications coming soon. But you can sign up now at gokickmedia.com. Check that out and see you guys next time. Give this video a like and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this. Okay, see you next time. Bye.